Hey Taurus, this is Vale. So this is your reading for the rest of November. We're going to see what the universe has to tell you. This is from the 13th to the 30th of November of 2025. Let's see what the universe has to tell you. Okay. Let's see. Universe, what do you have to tell Taurus, the earth sign? So some of you are going out of town for the holidays, and then some of you have a long road ahead of you within your life. There's something that's coming to you too that you've been wishing for within the next future. It could be days, week, months, or whatever, or before the year is out, or beginning of next year, but it's something that you've really been praying on, that you really want, that you're going to get. Some of you are on the internet too long. You're always on the internet. You got to relax your eyes, your mind, and you have to go in solitude sometimes. And then when you hold your neck down, I know when I do, when you hold your neck down, you're going to have to go to a chiropractor because your neck is going to start hurting from holding it down, and that's where you get hunchback too. So if you can try to hold your head up and look straight forward, you can. It'll help you. You can do it. Some of you are getting a lockbox. You're getting your own P.O. box. Maybe there's too many people in your house, or somebody's opening up your mail, being nosy, or you're not getting all your mail. And some of you keeping secrets, keeping something, so you're going to get a P.O. box. This may sound strange to you, but I believe some of you have seen UFOs and aliens personally, or maybe seen or been abducted or seen somebody abducted. But some of you, don't be surprised, especially if you live out in the farmland, out in the country, that you're going to see them. They're going to be coming more and more and more. They've already been here. They've been here for years. This is nothing new. Some of you are in your feelings at this particular time, good or bad, but you are in your feelings at this time around the holidays. It could be somebody that passed, or something's just not working out, or it's not going right, or you're just completely drained and tired. Some of you feel like the world is against you, nobody loves you, nobody cares. That's not true, because I feel that way too sometimes as a Taurus. Have you been cleansing your home? I said this before, when you get out the shower with no clothes on, you are to cleanse yourself. Take a sea salt bath. Put hyssop in your water. But a lot of you need to cleanse your home really bad. Your cars, your trucks, whatever you're driving, you need to cleanse at least once a week, once or twice a week. There's someone that you really love, that you're in love with. Hold on to them, Taurus. Some of you are going to be partying. Tauruses love to party. They love to go to casino. They love to party. They like to drink. They like to smoke. They like to smoke weed. They like to just have a good time amongst friends. So a lot of you are going to be partying around the holidays, probably all the way from November, December to after the New Year's. And then you're going to kind of slow down a little bit. Something that you're done with, that you learned from, that you're never going to do again, or you're never going to tolerate, Taurus. And then you're going to be happy. Once you learn your lesson of what you're done with, you're going to be happy. But you have to get over this hurdle. You got to figure out, why do I keep repeating this life? It's because you haven't learned in the past life of what not to tolerate anymore, not what to take. Some of you may be an alcoholic, drug user, gambling, you accept abuse, whatever the case may be. If you notice a pattern, that's because you've done it in your past life and you have not straightened it out in this life. So once you come to realization of why you keep accepting the things that you do, or what you keep doing, and you learn from them, then that chapter is closed. But you have to learn. You have to figure out what it is. Some of you are going to be thrown out the trash. If they're not vibing with you, and they're not lifting you up or helping you, out the trash they go. A lot of you are going to be, some of you are going to the movies, or you're renting movies, or you're watching a lot of movies at home, especially at night, cuddling up, eating popcorn, drinking a glass of wine, whatever it is that you drink or smoke. A lot of you have been watching movies, and then a lot of you are going to start around the holidays. Some of you are going to be buying a new car around the holidays, between November, December, and January. Or you're thinking about it. Some of you are in a mental prison within yourself. You know, Taurus, I do that sometimes. You just dwell on shit, and you never let it go. It's hard for Tauruses to let stuff go. Even though you forgive, it's hard for you to let it go, and it weighs you down, and you got to let it go. You can forgive, but just never do it again. And that's what causes your anxiety. That's what makes you feel like you're locked down, because you just think of the same thing all the time, and it causes you anxiety. Some of you will be moving November, December, January. Some of you already got the keys, or you're going to get the keys. You're thinking about buying a house. You want to get a loan. I would wait till the rates go down, but some of you are pursuing it. You want your own house. And some of you are selling your house to move into a condo, or move in where it's warmer weather, especially the older generation with all the illnesses. I see somebody bought their grandmother a house, or they're selling their grandmother's house. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I was just told by my spirit guide, Evelyn. Know that Archangel Michael is always around you, Taurus. Always. And your last card in this deck is settlement. You made an agreement with somebody within a relationship or business work or whatever, that you're going to compromise on a contract or within a relationship. I'll pull one from this deck here. What is it that you want to tell Taurus? Drop a card. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Well, not actually Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is straight for Taurus. Let me take that back. This is not for Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is just for Taurus, the people that were born Taurus. There's somebody that you met that you got a strong pull with them. Or you're going to meet somebody. Either you just met somebody, or you're going to meet somebody, and there's going to be a strong connection, a strong pull that's going to be like a magnet. Taurus, you need to stop thinking bad, negative. I got that problem too. You need to stay focused. You need to stay positive, and positive will come in your life. Watch your thinking and watch what you say. And then unconditional love. The love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no man can take it away. So if you're in love with somebody, don't worry about it. Because what's meant for you, no one can take. Another woman, another man cannot take it. If it's meant for you, and they're down with you, and you love each other, nobody can interfere. But if you don't have that, they can. But a lot of Tauruses have. You've been married a long time, or you've been together a long time. Okay. Okay, universe, what do you have for Taurus? No sun, moon, or rising. This is straight for Taurus. That was born, what does Taurus start? April the 20th? To May the 20th or something like that. Yes, there's an important connection between you and someone. Or going to be. Absolutely. And why do you, Taurus, we worry so much, don't we? Sometimes you cry yourself in the bathroom. You just worry yourself to death. You have to stop. Because that leads into depression, anxiety, and then you got to go on medication, then you got to talk to a therapist. Try to come out of that funk. I know the holidays are really bad and the winter months are bad, you know, but you got to come out of that funk. And your last card. You're going to get that inner growth going. You're growing inside. Get that inner growth. So this is Vale. Please like, share, and comment. That helps me out on my channel. And I appreciate you and have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Be blessed.